All right, Falcons. So here are the week overview slides for the week 7, which starts with Monday, February 22nd, the last week of February. All right, so some notes from me. First of all, be checking your areas, make sure I don't make mistakes, make sure you're getting in your missing assignments, make sure you're fixing any assignments. All LightWaves work is due March 2nd. So if you are missing anything from any of our work so far for quarter 3, it's due March 2nd because we are taking our unit test on March 2nd in periods 1 through 3. And then if you're in 4 through 6, we're going to take it on March 3rd. But I want all light work done before we take the test. You will only get to take the test one time. It will be a Google form. It's the multiple choice portion. You can use your stuff. So make sure you get your work in and then you have it ready so that you can use it. And that's going to be our final big test grade for the quarter. And then we're not done with the quarter yet. I'm going to show you that in a second. Actually, I'll just go show you to you right now. So this is the rest of the quarter. So this is this week, February 22nd. It's the last week of February right here. So we have this week. And then the following week, 1 week from this week, we are going to be taking our test. We're going to be finishing up LightWaves, and then we will start space. And we will get a little bit into space before the end of the quarter. So your teachers have to have report card grades submitted by the 16th in the morning. So I will take late work on the Monday the 15th for any of the space stuff until 3 p.m. So that is my plan at the moment, but all light work is due on the 2nd. Just so you guys are aware of what's coming, we have minimum day schedule for parent-teacher conferences the 17th, 18th, and 19th of March. It will be like parent-teacher conferences in the fall, where you might not have a conference. It's going to be just at risk with just homeroom teachers. But you will have, for those 3 days, you will go to the first 3 periods. So your normal first 3 periods you'll go to, and then we just won't have the afternoon classes. So you go to the first 3 and homeroom, and then no office hour classes. So you guys will be done at 12:10 on those 3 days, which is kind of nice. All right, so let's go back to the rest of my notes. So Mondays, super, super important. It's when I always know that my grades are dropping because I still have a majority of my students that do not complete their Monday work. So Monday, 8th graders, you do have some Zooms. If you have ELD, you have a Zoom at 10:35. Everybody has homeroom Zoom at 11:50. And then you have an assignment in all of your classes. Parents, if you can really help make sure that these students are getting on and doing those assignments, especially the last couple weeks of the quarter when grades tend to drop. So we don't want you to drop and get lower grades. So far, I feel like we've been doing pretty good. I'm still, missing some people that keep wanting to turn their cameras off. But for the most part, most of my students are doing better about unmuting. There's still a few that need to unmute more and or show their face, but we are getting better. I appreciate it. All right, so let's get to this week's assignments. So again, Monday, ELD Zoom, homeroom Zoom, and then my assignment is this. We're going to do a note page. So again, we're wrapping up our light unit. This is going to help us review and have a note page that we can use on our test. Okay. Then Tuesday, for periods 1 through 3, we are going to do the last lesson in Amplifier. So we'll do lesson 11. It will be all in a pair deck. You will be in your groups working on that. Wednesday, we'll need to wrap up a little bit from that as a class, so you will need to attend that Zoom Wednesday afternoon. Thursday, we are going to do a pair deck that I'm going to show you some optical illusions, some stuff with the eye, and then a few study guide questions with your group to review, Kahoot on Friday to review, and so that we're really ready for that test the following week, right? Periods 4 through 6, same Monday. Tuesday, I'm going to give you time to work on late work. Periods 1 through 3, you've had that time. They just were a little off. Then we'll do Pear Deck for that lesson 11 on Wednesday. We'll wrap it up as a class on Thursday. Then we'll do that Optical Illusions and Study Guide Pear Deck on Friday. And then just so you guys can kind of see, the following Monday, everybody will have a little study guide to work on their own to finish up reviewing. It will help you really review for the test. And then we're finishing up the unit. All right, so our task for our Monday assignment is to copy your agenda. It's right here, okay? And then to do Light Waves chapter 2 and 3 note page. So this is the assignment that is in Google Classroom. It did post on Friday, the 19th. So again, here's your agenda. One thing about this note page is that it does need to have some color and images in order to get full credit. So if I assign a note page on a Monday, because we have more time, I expect it to have color and images. So again, here is a template. If you like Google Drawing, I didn't fill in anything, you fill it all in, you'll have to make a copy. Okay, you could do it on your own paper. To me, that's the easiest and best for remembering is when you actually write it. But you can do Google Drawings, you can do slides, you can do Jamboard, no Google Docs. So here's what my handwritten one looks like. Here's what my digital one looks like. You'll make sure to add your picture or your Google Drawings or whatever you do it on to Google Classroom. If you need help still taking a picture, there's a video here. All right, that is the assignment for Monday, February 22nd. And then just make sure you're working on that late work. All right, hope you guys have a great week.